graffiti as an art form. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is Braulio Batista. He's with the Visual Arts Center of New Jersey. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Before we talk about what you do in the classroom at the Art Center, talk to us a little bit about the programs in general. It's a wide variety.
It is actually. The Visual Arts Center has a lot of classes to offer for kids, teenagers, and adults. So it's not just the graffiti class that we're offering. We have ceramics and still life drawing, still life painting, photography, so there's a lot of things going on that we offer there.
So when we talk about what happens in your class, this graffiti art class, what's the difference between graffiti as an art form and vandalism?
There is a big difference, and we do talk about that. The first thing that we discuss with the students is that there is a difference. Placing the work on a specific canvas is one thing. Now taking your ideas and placing it on somebody's property is completely different. And I've had that happen to my house on a couple of occasions, and it's not a good feeling. So there is a difference between placing your ideas on canvas and as opposed to placing it on somebody's wall, because that's complete vandalism. That's not what we're trying to promote. That's what I'm not trying to promote. I'm trying to promote graffiti as an art form.
So talk to us about it as an art form, because it is very creative and students are using a wide variety of materials to create these pieces.
And that alone, the fact that they get to use so many different kinds of materials alone, that's just a great way of self-expression. It's not too many places where you can go and work with spray paint, deco markers, stencils, acrylic paint, all in one room, and that's kind of what we offer there.
Now, we're seeing one of your students' pieces. Talk to us a little bit about what we're seeing right now. This was created by a 13-year-old, which is really amazing.
Lynn is the first time I taught this class was a year ago. She came into the class, very little experience, never used a paintbrush, a deco marker, nothing. And I can't even take credit for this, because I told her this is the materials, this is how we use it, and she just took to it. And it's incredible, the work that she's doing now. I can't even imagine what she's going to be like in 10 years.
So that's just an example of one of the pieces, but why is it important for teenagers to have this kind of outlet, to really be able to express themselves in a way that's not necessarily a traditional art class, but they're still getting those fundamentals?
I mean, we still work with the proper materials. It's just learning lettering, working with different colors, how certain colors work with one another, and I think it's important. I mean, I work at a public school system, and I know what a lot of these kids are going through, and it's you know, they're told to speak a certain way and dress a certain way and do a certain thing and act a certain way, and it's kind of all creativity is kind of being lost, I think. And so for these teenagers in the class that I teach, I think we give them that back. We say, here's the materials, express yourselves. Anything that's inside of your mind right now, tell us what's going on. And I think it's just a great way to do it. I think graffiti can do that for you.
Now for the public, we have the opportunity to see this work through December 3rd. Tell us where we can go and some of the things that we will see.
It's being held now at the Visual Arts Center of New Jersey in Summit. And the show is running till December. There's an artist right now that we're showcasing. Her name is Chikaya Booker, a New Jersey-born artist. And at the same time, you could see all the work that my students have been creating over the past year.
And talk to us about that New Jersey-born artist, because this is a really interesting and unique opportunity for us to see your work.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be up for a while. So I would come down to the Visual Arts Center to check it out, because her work is just insane. I don't even want to try to describe it right now. The best thing for you to do is come on down and see it for yourself, because she's really amazing.
And we just have a minute left, but for parents, students who may be interested in taking classes, are there opportunities throughout the year?
There is. I teach a few sessions a year. The class that's running now, it's going to be running for quite some time, so they could just come down to the Art Center, speak to me, speak to Vanessa. She handles all the classes, and they could enroll.
All right, just a few seconds left. What do you love about graffiti art?
I love everything. I love the colors. As basic as possible, I love the colors. And I love the fact that I could just take anything I want, put it on canvas.
All right, thanks so much. And we can see all of this work at the Visual Arts Center of New Jersey through December 3rd. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Braulio Batista. I'm Jill Horner.